Hey my copy nerds, Carlo here. Today I'm gonna show you, you're gonna learn how to do a listicle. What is a listicle? How does it work? How can you do a really good one? And how to avoid falling into the clickbaity trap. So let's go. Basically, the power of a listicle comes from that number one, it's really easy to read, really easy to skim out. It's way easier when you see just a huge list and you can skim it out quickly and see like, okay, this gets my attention. This other thing seems important, right? You don't have to read the whole text, the whole chunk because you get lost, right? Listicles are not only friendly for your eyes because there's a space, but they also give you the most important chunks. They give you the most important um, information, right? It's not that you basically, how I think about it is that when you see a long text, you are kind of sacrificing your time in a way. Why? Because you don't know if what you are going to read is gonna give you the information that you want. This might sound weird, guys, but we all do it. When you see a huge text and you're like, should I give my whole time, all the time that I'm gonna spend reading this thing, that it's really long, that it has a lot of text? Am I gonna get the thing, the information that I'm looking for or not? And when you see lists, you see exactly what you're getting, and mostly the titles are really straightforward. They tell you exactly what you are gonna get, and you also get this sense of progress. Let's say that you have a list of 20 things. When you go for the 10th one, you feel like, okay, I'm already at the half and it's only 10 to go, right? And so you're not sacrificing so much. Your risk is really low because you're getting it in an easy, digestible, easy to skim way. That's how I see it, and I think that's why how most people see it without even realizing, like, am I gonna risk all my time reading all this text and I might not get what I want? But listicles tell you exactly what you are gonna get, and they give you an easy list and they give you like a nice headline. So I'm gonna show you exactly how to do it and how to avoid falling in the clickbaity trap. So as you know, we're gonna use the ADA formula, and then inside the golden circle technique, the method, the golden circle method, right? So if you haven't seen my other videos before, ADA is basically a formula so you can get people's attention, get their interest, then a desire, and then and the action. So in this way you have a guide, so you're always making good copy and you're not leaving anything outside. So ADA is like the main structure, and then the golden circles go in every point. I'm gonna explain you how. So first, make a headline with your topic. Be really clear. What is people gonna get? What am I gonna get from this list? You need to think it like that, like you're a reader. What the reader is gonna take. So 23 things you didn't know about dogs. This is kind of not that clear. Maybe you could say like 23 things you didn't know about dog leashes, which is more specific, right? 10 tips to become a copywriter. That's not that specific, but if you say 10 tips to become an independent copywriter, that's way better. But if you want to get to the next level, you can say 10 tips to become an independent sales page copywriter. So try to be as specific as possible, okay? Like this other example, 7 health tips to exercise. It's kind of and 7 health tips to exercise while traveling. You see, more specific. And you can also take some approaches, some personal approaches. Let's say that it's a personal experience. So you can say 19 tips from 3 years being an independent copywriter. So you can take a lot of angles, of different angles of the same topics and the same things. So you gotta research your audience, your competition also. What have they done and how can you make a different approach? It can be even the same information, but you're giving a different approach, which you tweak with the introduction and the conclusion. So these are other examples. 15 factors you should take into account before launching your Facebook ad campaign. You see, this is getting people's attention, but is not falling in the clickbait side. So I'm gonna show you some really funny examples that I saw in BuzzFeed. They are like the kings of listicles. Like they use listicles for everything, but they're truly spammy. So I took the ones that appeared most funny to me. 20 pictures that will make you say, wait, what? This is pure clickbait. Like, it's not telling me anything. It's just going through my emotions, right? Like, what? I need to know this, right? Like, does this apply to my case? Am I gonna say, wait, what? I'm gonna see, right? Like, I'll tell you, like, I'm the judge. Like, you don't know anything. I'll tell you if these pictures, I'm gonna make me feel like, wait, what? And it arises my curiosity, but they're using it to clickbait you. 27 things that 100% perfectly sum up a straight dude culture. And there's a picture of a guy there, like full clickbait is so funny. 16 pictures of people being 110% wrong. You see this and you're like, what? How can you be more than 100% wrong? And wrong is something so subjective. You see, they're not getting anything that it's objective. Then there's purely opinions. Like being something right and wrong depends on the person, right? So you're gonna see like, should I relate to this? Would I? I don't even know, because what is wrong for them is not what is wrong for me, right? So be clear, avoid falling here because people are not gonna trust you. Don't overpromise and don't overuse the power words. Like these ones, the ones that get a lot of attention. Second step, make a short teaser. You see? Interest. Get their interest and make an intro. What are they gonna learn exactly and why is this thing important? Here is where the Golden Circle by Simon Sinek formula comes into play that I've shown you so much. I love this formula, works every single time. So, freelancing online doesn't always mean freedom. You're giving them a reason why. Working at an hourly rate and per amount of work ties you up. You'll tell him how freelancing doesn't always mean freedom. And then you're telling them the what. The 7 tips to become a real freelancer will keep you away from falling in the hourly trap. So you're getting their attention and you're telling me what are they gonna get, right? But all this thing is giving people why, a reason why they should read, why they should invest their time. And most people probably even read this, but if they do, you're gonna get them more engaged. Most people are just gonna jump into the list. The third step, decider. You need to brainstorm a huge list. That's the good thing about this. It doesn't have to be a certain order. Like a normal article, you would need like introduction, this. But here you can just throw all the bullets that you want and then trim them down. Even you can add some later. Like if you forget about something, it's really hard in an article to put it, but if you just forget about in a list, you just put it in the end or in the middle even. It doesn't really matter. So make a huge list of everything that comes to your mind and then tweak it and trim it. A really cool tip is also including some pictures and some GIFs because, you know, the image superiority principle that I always explain to you. It's that we process pictures so quickly, like more quickly than words. If you see one picture, you can say 1,000 words, right? You can make a whole history because it has so much information at once, and the human brain is made to process images quicker because it's a survival instinct. Okay, use pictures and then call to action or action. Okay, conclude your main point plus make a summary. That's really powerful because even though lists are really easy to read, there's a lot of people that are gonna skim to the end, and in this way you're gonna make sure that you get your message out, right? The main purpose, guys, is to give one message, one thing that you want to teach people out, that you want to have them to learn, right? That you want them to learn and apply. So make a summary of exactly what they should learn plus the call to action. So I made this example, like not being tied to a regular schedule and working on your own time are the two main perks of being a freelancer. I'm applying the golden circle again. But that implies that we must create our own rules to avoid falling in the trap without realizing. Okay? I'm concluding, I'm stating my point of view, and today you learned this, and this, and the call to action. This might seem like a lot to take at once, plus it might mean a 300-degree turn for you. You're giving them a why. You're not just telling like, hey, buy my course, hey, buy this from me. No, you're telling them again a reason why they should buy this. If you want me and my team to make you a personalized game plan, so you're taking their pain away. Whatever their pain is, you're taking it away. Like, hey, let me solve you this problem. Schedule a call here, and we will make them tell them exactly what's gonna happen after they call. Like, if they call, what are they gonna get? We will assess your current situation and next step towards a real, this is really powerful, guys, freelancer life. So this is the power of listicles, guys. Don't overdo them. Don't fall in the clickbait trap. And I hope you enjoyed. This is a really easy, really quick guide that is gonna set you in the right track always. Follow the ADA formula, follow the golden circle, and thanks for watching. If you want to see more of these videos, of these free trainings in the future, subscribe down below, and see you back tomorrow.